them wanting to see changes to bail reform measures, and again, even leading to recalls with really very controversial DAs in big cities.
Yeah, they want to see the people that they put behind bars stay behind bars, and you can certainly understand that. However, you heard Eric Adams there mention that this is a small number of people. We did some analysis over here. In fact, Harvard University did a study from last December that looked at a dozen jurisdictions across the nation, and we have a look at kind of the places that are doing this right now. There it is. Okay, so we've got who is doing bail reform. We've got entire states. The whole state of New York reformed its bail situation. We've also got some of the major cities in the United States. Philadelphia is one. Cook County is where Chicago is located, so bail reform impacts Chicago. And then you've got some small counties. St. Mary's County here in Maryland, it's got less than 200,000 people. They tried some bail reform. Well, in the 12 different jurisdictions, only 2 of them, and those 2 are not coming up. But the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the state of New Jersey, those are the 2 places where we actually saw rearrest rates go up. But in most of the other jurisdictions, we did not see that. In fact, there were statistically significant changes of the number of charges filed against those released before their trial. Another common theme among places that we studied was a giant drop in the number of guilty pleas. And the Harvard study says that was because people being allowed to prepare for their trial rather than just taking any plea so they can get out from behind bars allowed them to be prepared. And actually want to go to trial. So, for example, Mecklenburg County, which is where Charlotte is in North Carolina, that's had the number of people that were pleading guilty dropping by more than 11%. So that is significant as we talk about that and we talk about bail reform and plans going into effect. Now, the study does say that not all of these bail reform systems are perfect or even put into practice as they were initially planned. But the important thing to remember here is that it is minority cases like that. 10 people responsible for 500 arrests. That is not happening a lot. In fact, most of these jurisdictions are seeing positive results of bail reform.
Well, and you'll still see advocates for bail reform measures that are currently in place, including New York's Governor Kathy Hochul right now, who is taking a different stance than Mayor Adams. Still something to talk about. 10 people, 500 arrests?
500.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.